Hey yo, E-Kings Fight News. Back at it, man. Shout out to the whole team, all the subscribers. Eddie Hearn made a stunning admission. He said Anthony Joshua should have never asked for that $50 million. That's what he said on an interview with Sporting News, which was done on behalf of Boxing Scene, I believe. E-King Fight News, more on this. All right. So in another one of the Eddie Hearn Master Duck Chronicles, he's caught in a little slip of the tongue, where he said, Anthony Joshua, he should have never said this, but he asked for $50 million. And then Wilder, Team Deontay Wilder, said, you know what? We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Let's make a fight in the U.S. It could be a 2-fight deal. There was a term sheet that they never got a response to. Y'all don't want to hear that one, do you? Y'all just want to ignore that one, do you? I see a lot of these Joshua protectors, they ignore this whole situation there when it came to a fight for $50 million in the U.S. Y'all just like to ignore that one.
The ramp to Gardner Expressway West.
Legitimately. Y'all just love to
the ramp to Gardner Expressway West.
Yeah, man, we driving. E-King Fight News. More on this. As I was saying, Eddie Hearn let this little tongue slip out, and he said, you know what? Anthony Joshua should have never accepted that fight. Sorry, should have never asked for a $50 million guarantee. Now I bring that up because, why? It's funny because it all comes back to Eddie Hearn. Why did Anthony Joshua even ask for $50 million? Y'all have to ask yourself this. You see, because there's a root cause for every situation where you put yourself in a problem. There's always a root cause. And what Anthony Joshua was led to believe by Eddie Hearn was it wasn't a $100 million fight. That's why. That's the reason why, guys. That's the reason why AJ made that mistake. It's because he was trusting Eddie. He was, Eddie, you told me this was a $40-50 million fight. I'm going to make 35. I'm going to make 30. Wilder's going to make 12. You get the rest. Some shit like that, right? You get the ticket sales, right, Eddie? Oh, man. And Joshua was sadly mistaken because it was a $100 million fight. Otherwise, Wilder wouldn't even be able to offer a $50 million. You see how that works? He offered the money that he knew would be there. And it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame, man. Hoes out here. It's turning into a situation where slander is going on the Eddie Hearn side. Deontay's gotta sign the contract. Sign the contract, Deontay. Sign the contract. Why would you sign? I'll say it once. I'll say it again. Why would you sign a contract before Joshua fights Povetkin? Explain this one to me. Why would you say Joshua could lose? Would you still take $15 million in the event Joshua loses? Now his stock drops. You can have an interim fight with anybody. You can take care of your mandatory in Dominic Brazil. That will guarantee you another year where you can ensure you secure a Joshua fight at your earliest convenience. But they don't want to talk about that. That's the game, guys. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about... They never want to talk about turning down that $50 million. They never want to talk about that. And you know the worst part is? It took $50 million, and then Eddie Hearn had to pull out Rob McCracken. He had to pull out AJ, all into one room and try and convince him, hey, AJ, it's in your best interest to fight in the UK. It's in your... But that way we can choose all the officials. You don't have to worry about judging. This is your best interest, AJ. This is your best interest. Turn down 50 million. You're gonna make 50 million. We have a 100 million pound contract for you. All you gotta do is sign this extension, AJ. You gotta sign this extension for another 3 to 6 fights, AJ. Y'all know how that works, man. Oh yeah, it's 3 fights, and then the fine print is 3 to 6 fights for AJ, or 3 fights a year, or some shit like that. Yo, man, y'all know how that works, right, man? Eddie will get you like that. You see how he tried to get Wilder with a fake ass contract? You know damn right, if he wanted to do that to Wilder, why wouldn't he do that to his own fighter AJ? Get him in there with a fake ass long-term contract, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is, man. Remember Eddie Hearn? He was breaking down all these numbers. Oh, this fight is a great fight, but it's a 50 million fight. It's a 40 to 50. I crunched all the numbers. Remember all that? I mean, I could bring this up over and over. Like, Eddie Hearn has lied to you guys over and over again, and you just ignore it. Like, that's the worst part. They say ignorance is bliss. Nah, it's not, man. Ignorance isn't bliss, man. Willful ignorance is the worst possible thing, because you're lying to yourself. You know this man's a liar. It's like some dude's abusing you over and over again, and you just sit there and take it. I mean, for real, Anthony Joshua needs to speak. He just needs to speak out, man. Say something. Why are you so silent? Eddie Hearn got you in a ball and fucking straps and shit? Like, what? He literally has a gag order on AJ. I don't know. I mean, shit, man. And that's coming from Wilder. He already said, yo, AJ can't even speak on this issue, man. He's been told to stay quiet. I mean, how you do that to a fighter that has the swag of AJ? You tell him to stay quiet, huh? Oh man. Y'all know what it is, though. Y'all know what it is, man. These they never wanted this fight. They really never wanted this fight. I swear, even if Deontay Wilder accepted that $12.5 million, and what was that? Did that offer come with the contract? I mean, I swear, you know what Deontay Wilder should have done? He should have said, "Hey, Eddie Hearn, oh, that $15 million. Oh, we're interested. Send me a contract." That's literally what he should have done. I would have really liked to see that. And I wonder what Eddie Hearn's reaction was. Oh, we can't send you a contract. You have to accept the $15 million. Oh man, you gotta put him in the same situation that he put you in. Try and expose these hoes, man. Because you know they don't want no smoke. I don't even think they want that smoke in April. They pushing it all the way back 10 months from now, and they're telling him to sign the contract. And he hears, oh, the contract's still there. Hey, the contract is still there. Even better, I'll give you $5 million to fight on DAZN. Yeah, we all know you need fights on DAZN, right? Yeah, we all know you haven't announced anything for DAZN, right? In fact, the biggest announcement for DAZN that has to do with boxing has nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. Y'all get me, right? Because the biggest thing on DAZN right now is the World Boxing Super Series. That has zero to do with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has one fighter of interest in the World Boxing Super Series. That's what? I think IBF or WBA champion, Ryan Burnett. That's the only guy who has anything to do with Eddie Hearn when it comes to this World Boxing Super Series. And Eddie Hearn's got this, what, 100 million? It's really $100 million deal. It's $100 million deal per year. 125, right? Throw in the 25, man. I'm rounding down. But $125 million deal per year. So he's going to take $5 million that the Zone gave him, send it to Wilder, right? And then he's going to take $500K and send it over to whatever bum he chooses. Or whatever bum that, whatever the case. I don't know how much Dominic Brazil wants to take that fight for. I assume he would take it for like 500 or 600. I mean, Luis Ortiz took 500K. We don't know if he made more. But you know the worst part is? This is the worst part, guys. This is the worst part. He can't fight these. We're not done. Hey, yo. Alright, let me see, let me extend on this point, because all these UK fanboys, they also like to say that, essentially, Wilder's purses are so low in comparison to AJ. Why wouldn't he take 15 million? I mean, guys, those purses are declared to the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and the State Athletic Commission puts out the official quote-unquote purses. Those purses are not exactly what these fighters get paid. I'll tell you that point blank. And here's my proof. Errol Spence, when he fought Lamont Peterson, how much did he make? Do y'all know? Because I think his purse said something like 1.2 million. But Dan Rayfield found out he was getting paid 3 mil. Right? 3 mil. And Boxing News 24 put that out there. Errol Spence is making 3 million to fight Lamont Peterson. Now you mean to tell me Errol Spence fighting Lamont Peterson, Errol Spence made more than Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz? No, think about it. Think about it. Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz did great numbers in the Barclays. Did better numbers than what Eddie Hearn did with Danny Jacobs. I'll tell you that much. Eddie Hearn's fake ass fighter Danny Jacobs. Bum hunting Danny Jacobs. Because no one knew who Selecki was. And even then Selecki gave him a hard fight. Selecki tested Jacobs and it ended up being, a close competitive fight. Some people thought Selecki won. So, that was almost cherry picking gone wrong for Danny Jacobs. But my point is this. Wilder did good numbers. He would probably do better numbers in a rematch with Luis Ortiz. He would probably do better numbers. But y'all really think he only made 2 million? Y'all really believe that shit? And I mean, I'm only responding because all these guys want to count what's in Wilder's pocket. Like, yo, what do Wilder's purses have anything to do with AJ ducking the fight? What does Wilder's purses have anything to do with Eddie Hearn ducking the fight? What does that have to do with anything? What does Wilder's purses have to do with him offering AJ $50 million? Y'all bring up this shit like it's oh my god, like you guys are the biggest hoes in the world. Does it make you feel good that Wilder made quote unquote made 2 million on paper? No, he probably made more. I mean, that's just the truth. So what do you got to say, guys? What do you got to say on this issue? Because Wilder ain't signing no deal. And y'all can say what you want. Why the fuck would you sign a deal when AJ needs to fight Povetkin? Now, we're going to find out the truth of the scenario because I have my own theory on Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. And I did that shit in a live stream. So y'all can check that out if you want. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.